Hello, this is Anne-Lise Gere, your HR consultant and advisor with another episode of Ask the HR Expert. And today's question is, how can we entice caregivers to work exclusively for our agency? Well, to be able to answer that question, you need to understand that caregivers are always looking for the ideal mix of three things. Hours of work, which translates into how much money can I make as a caregiver, how far do I have to travel, or how difficult is it for me to get to the location of my work with the client. And the third consideration is what type of case will I get? Some caregivers want specific cases. Most of them have preferences, and so they will decide whether to take the case or not, depending on the specifics of each case. So when you understand what that ideal mix looks like for each and every caregiver, you might be able to entice them to work exclusively for your agency. The other thing is you need to actually talk to your caregivers and ask them if they would like to work more hours. And one way to proceed with that is to start with auditing your own workforce to see who is currently working less than 40 hours a week, and ask them if they would be willing to work more and understand what the ideal mix for these caregivers of hours, location, and type of case is. And finally, another very potent way to entice caregiver to work exclusively with your agency is to be nice to them and really have the office staff understand that they play a critical role in retention, and that the quality of the interactions that they have with caregivers day in and day out really set the tone for a culture where caregivers want to stay, or sadly, sometimes a culture where caregivers leave as soon as they can. So hopefully that's giving you some ideas on how to entice caregivers to work exclusively for your agency. If you have other questions you'd like me to answer, do send me an email at annalise@gereconsulting.com. You can also check out my website, gereconsulting.com. And of course, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel, where you will never miss another episode of Ask the HR Expert. Thank you.